The Ekadasha Vyaktitvas, which with Prayatna we have to create, maintain, grow in our life for the ultimate achievements, fulfillment. Parishrama Vyaktitva, Prerana Yukta Vyaktitva, Sadhakatva Vyaktitva, Shrotrutva Vyaktitva, Jignasu. In that Jignasu Vyaktitva, the Shravana, Manana, Chintana, Vicharana, Dhyana, all of them are added. Jignasu Vyaktitva. Then the Mokshu Vyaktitva. Then the Shishyatva Vyaktitva, Bhakta Vyaktitva, Viragi Vyaktitva, Loka Sevaka, Dharma Samsthavaka Vyaktitvas. In the same way, 6 of the blessings we have to invoke from 6 sources: the Parabrahma, the Ishvara, the Adi Parashakti Mata, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, Swaguru, Acharyas. And then, last but not the least, Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa, Rupa Shruti Mata. May all these 6 bless us to strengthen our these 11 Vyaktitvas so that we are steadily on spiritual path to reach the goal. Welcome you all. Salutations to you. It is a very beautiful thing that negotiating the whole day's schedule, we are able to spare and spend times in the morning and evening for Shastra Adhyanam. So beautiful it is. Excellent. Not an easy task with so many works, temptations, seeming obligations to be able to maintain that regularity. Next one is these classes themselves more effectively we listen, grasp the things when we are in the class itself. A little better exercise after this is even when we find one more hour time at home for vicharana, chintana of what we have studied as well as any sadhanas to be done. In this way, giving time when we learn, followed by giving the mind, intellect, and thought, followed by ability to do sadhana. Sadhana is happening. What we are doing is actually the sadhana. Shravana sadhana. Then comes manana sadhana. Then the nididhyasana sadhana. First padhav pahad we are climbing. Never give up this one. Set in our own heart that these hours are for our Shastra Adhyanam and Vicharana. Fix हो गया, करते गए, आते जा हो जाता है. Now imagine or remember or think, if this regularity to study Shastra is not maintained, who and where and how we will get to listen about our goal and the means and all the required informations, inspirations to maintain, manage ourselves, protect ourselves from the other things we do. Who will give us information? Where do we get? Isn't it other than the satsanga where through Shastra Adhyana we do all these, get all this? In any other place, what is done is the Jagat Satyatva, Jiva Bhava Satyatva, Samsara Satyatva. In the Samsara, Aneka, Kamana, Raga, Dvesha. This only we are being pulled into. So it's a great choice and wisdom that at least few hours we are spending to save ourselves. Increasing the time, increasing depth of study, increasing contemplation, meditation. These are the things we have to aim at. That Lord, that our Sankalpa, that our Punya, which brought us here. Same Lord we pray to, same and more punya we do, so that even these higher, deeper, necessary spiritual sadhanas, along with the Shravana, we are able to do. We are into Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Adhenam, first Vairagya Prakaranam, 21st Sarga, STHREE JUGUPSA VARNANAM. So, this is the most powerful attraction and bondage and obstruction. Many things can be conquered, but not this. More powerful than these two, this is only two more are there. One is the wealth, power. The third one is the name and fame. The Kamini, the Kanchana, the Kirti. People can conquer so many, but not Kamini. Some are there, conquered Kamini, but not the Kanchana, the money and wealth and power. And Kirti, so tough it is to transcend the ego and seeking of the speciality importance of that ego. ये तीनों जो है महाभयंकर शत्रु. So, the Kamana Vijaya is through so many things. Vicharana, Daivanugraha through Upasana, Swayam, our own self-disciplined life. You know, Vishaya Sakti and Kamana, the one sadhana one can do to protect is never go that side, that's all. Never go into that channel of thinking or activity till we die. That's it. मरेंगे लेकिन उस जगह नहीं जाएंगे, उस विचारों को नहीं करेंगे. This is the only way by which we protect ourselves. Before that, that jugupsa for that kamana asakti and the cause of it, the opposite Vyaktitva, whatever Bhagavan Rama is, by showing us how to think, contemplate, find the dosha, get rid of all that from our mind so that we are available for the higher study, higher meditation. He is guiding us. We started yesterday. Few more slokas we will see today. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharushibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yedime Gurubhi Purvam पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व सत्शास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. ओमापदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने. कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलं. वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को नयाति पराङ्गतिं. तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे. विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्. तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः. पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरथं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने. यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिम् अमुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्म ब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त साधन साध्यनुभूति ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से विश्व व्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता पुरोभिवृद्धि अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यादि श्रद्धा भक्त्यादि क्षेमस्थैर्यादि शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूलता प्राप्ति प्रेरणोत्साह प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् अतिशीघ्रगतिना शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानाम् अवाप्ति तेषु सदा सर्वदा नित्य निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना उपासना यज्ञादीनां द्वारा धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व संरक्षण पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य ये बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुवः तेषां सर्वेषां समूलनिर्मूलनार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण प्रथम प्रकरण वैराग्य प्रकरण मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यथ सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तदा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतु क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति शेखराय यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। श्रीरामचन्द्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणम् एकविंशः सर्गः स्त्री जुगुप्सा वर्णनम्। श्रीराम उवाच। Friends, we have seen yesterday the 7th shloka. What is said in that is about Stree Jugupsa is being discussed so that our mind is freed from the delusion created infatuation. Thereafter, we devalue that entire destructive prasanga and become available for our own inner journey towards the absolute truth through the Vedanta Marga, Bhakti Marga, Yoga Marga, and also to purify our Antakarana even in the Karma Yoga Marga. Now, for all these four paths, the biggest obstruction is this mind getting lost in variety of Kamana and Bhoga. Predominant among all of them is this one. So, भगवान कहते हैं रक्त मांस अस्थि दिग्धानी करभस्य यथा वने. In the vana, there is a karabha, a giraffe or zebra or even oont. What is it? Rakta mamsa asthi. There is blood, there is flesh, there are bones in that animal. Tathaiva angani kaminyaha. Same are the parts of the body of the kamini, the women. Tam prati api kograha. Why then that type of attraction or attachment? You think yourself. Do you have that infatuation, attraction to Karabha? No. Then the same blood, flesh, bones are there in the Sharira. Then how you are getting infatuated? See, when this thinking is deeply done, then the realization happens then we are only deluded, isn't it? Then slowly, slowly, all those asaktis from the mana, hridaya, they can go away. Every day, such practice has to be done. This is an example. Karabha example is given. That's in that also Raktamamsa Asti. In the Sharira also, Stri Sharira, same. In Purusha, our Sharira also same. So, Tam Pratyapi Ko Graha. Then to that Sharira, which is equivalent to that of any animal, flesh, blood, and bone, why Graha? Why are you attracted, attached? Then आपातरमणीयत्वं कल्प्यते केवलं स्त्रियाः मन्ये तद्विनास्ति अत्र मुने मोहैककारणम्. So स्त्रियाः आपातरमणीयत्वं कल्प्यन्ते. Kalpyante means imagined and projected. The apataramaniyatva, the superficial and temporary. Superficial and temporary beautification is done, beauty is described. आपात रमणीयत्व मीन्स दैट ऊपर देखने को अच्छा लगता है लेकिन भीतर नहीं, दैट्स कॉल्ड आपात रमणीय. सो टू आपात रमणीय वेरी टेम्पररी, दैट रमणीयता. So that is kalpyante, that is kalpana only done. In my case, Rama says, tadapi na asti atra manye. Even I don't have importance value to that temporary, superficial, apata ramaniyatva. Even when they make a makeup or even when Kavijana do the Varnana. I don't have even that value also, Mune, because that is the Moha Eka Karanam. I am freed from that Moha because I could think and understand. People get attached to the Apata Ramaniyatva. Basically, there is no Ramaniyatva. That is a cause. That attachment to the Apata Ramaniyatva is the cause of Moha, non thinking, and thinking only about non positive. I am lucky that even I am not having this moha created by the apata ramaniya akarshana or information. And when I listen to someone or look with my own eyes, what I see, like everybody sees, apata ramaniyattu. Everybody may get attracted or interested. I am not. Even that is not there. It means what? Not you. I don't even want to look at them, nor even I want to listen. That value also I don't have because through that looking and listening only, the moha happens in the heart. Then the attraction and all that vikaras in the mana happen. That's the meaning of Bhadram Karnevihi Shrunyamaha Bhadram Pashyama Akshavi. Only Paramatma is the Bhadra. सुनना है कान से उन्हीं को, देखना है आंखों से उन्हीं को. This subject of STHREE JUGUPSA, how many months, years we have to go on daily keep contemplating till we come to the correct understanding to which Sri Rama has come, so that our heart is freed from that akarshana ityadi. Then it's a great sigh of relief. But then, anytime when we give up all such negative, we have to replenish it, refill it by the opposite positive. And more and more bhakti, more and more jnana, more and more prema to the entire world, which is expression of Bhagavan. These things we are to fill our heart with. Otherwise, empty mind again, not filled with substantial sadhanas, will attract away these negativities. Not only this, any other negativity. भरे रखो अपने मन को, दिन को, समय को परमात्मा से, so that no chance given. Now, next one. विपुलोल्लासदायिन्या मदमन्मथपूर्वकं को विशेषो विकारिण्या मदिरायाः स्त्रियाः तथा. There is no difference between Madira and Stree. The intoxicant liquid spiritualities, the drinks, both are same. What they do? Mada Manmatha Purvakam Vipula Ullasa Daini. It gives lot of ullasa and it creates the mother in us, intoxication. Mhm. Uh, by that what they do? Totally create vikara in the mind. You know, again, Vipula Ullasa Dainya Mada Manmatha Purvakam Ko Vishesho Vikarinya Madhirayaha Striyaha. Ko Vishesha. There is no difference in creating vikaras in our chitta between the Madhira and the Stri. Both of them Ullasa Daini. They enchant. Then Mada, they make us intoxicant. Manmatha, they do our mathana of the mana. है ना, इंटॉक्सिकेट करके मन का मथन करा के उल्लास देते हुए मन में कामादि विकार दुष्ट विकार को लाने में मदिरा एंड स्त्री आर सेम. Means what? As people through drinks get intoxicated non thinkers, so to the drink of this passion for the women or the men, for men to the women, women to the men, that also affects as the way the drink affects, wherein the mana stops working. There is total emptiness about anything positive. One is totally lost into that line of thinking. जैसे मदिरा बंदे को बुद्धू ना ना समझ ना विचार बनाता है, सो टू दिस स्त्रियाः तथा. So better not get intoxicated by these two most dangerous drinks. Then lalana sanlina mune manavadantinah prabodham nadhigachanti dudhairapi shamankushaihi. Very interesting example. Here given कि lalana alana samlina. So the one who is tied down to the lalana means women named big, strong, terrible pole. Alana is the strong pole pillar to which the elephants are tied down. Tied down. So the ones who are tied down to the terrible pole of lalana. And who is the one who is tied down to? Manava Dantinaha, the man named elephant, which is tied down to the lalana named pole. Prabodham na adhigachanti drudhaihi api shamankushaihi. Ki n number of the ankushas of shamadama ityadi are used, but that elephant prabodham na adhigachanti, it is not coming into wakefulness or senses. है ना, coming to awareness, awakening and becoming sensible by any number of samadhi teachings or sadhanas. The elephant is not waking up when it is tied down to the lalana named that big polar pillar. Okay, so main point you have to understand is prabodham na adhigachanti. You know that youngster also, children also, when they get attracted to any of the thing, अब उसके खिलाफ कुछ भी बोलो या दूसरी चीज करने को बोलो, उसका प्रबोधन waking up never happens. So we also here prabodham napi gachanti means to a life of spiritual emancipation, to a life of righteousness, to a life of duty orientation. We are not able to awaken the manava danti because it is tied down to the lalana named pole. इन दिस नाउ मेन पॉइंट भगवान ने कहा, अब बाकी आपको ऐड करना है. Isn't it? Many things. One, when one is attracted to the lalana, he will not care his health. He will not care his money, status, position. He will not care his job. He will not care his name and fame in the world. He will not care his mother, father, etc. Never he goes to any of the gurus, mahatmas. Never he studies shastra nor remembers God or does upasana or dhyana. These are all the things to be done, and when we do, we are awakened. But we are not awakened for doing of any of these things when the man named elephant is tied down to lalana named pillar or pole. कोई भी अच्छे काम करने के लिए प्रतिबोध अवेकनिंग मन में होता नहीं, हुआ भी है, दिस इन्फैचुएशन pulls him towards that worldly life. He will be missing this awakening. This is a high superficial lower level of explanation. Same thing is a deeper level of explanation is When attached, attracted to women, reversely, it is the cause as well as effect of attachment to our own sharira. Because it is sharira only. When I am attached, identified with the stula sharira only, when will I awaken to my higher koshas, and when will I transcend all the pancha kosha and discover in the pramodha my own essential self? इसलिए द ग्रॉसेस्ट प्रबोध से लेकर कि इसके कारण तुम पाप कर रहे हो, to the subtlemost prabodhana that I am the self. Both are not allowed when me or the man or woman attracted or attached or caught up by the man or woman named that pole when tied down to. So lalana lama lalana lina lalana alana samlina manavadantinah प्रबोधम न दिगच्छन्ति दृढ़ैरपि शमांकुशैः हे मुने. This elephant is awakened and controlled through the terrible ankushas, the very strong, sharp those they have it. अंकुश कहते हैं ना, उसको इस तरह की जगह पे मारते हैं जहाँ बहुत पेन होता है उस हाथी को, then it listens, it gets controlled, that is its weak point. In the same way, the Shama, self-control, self-discipline, teachings, these are the variety of the Shama Upadesha, either given by others or taught by that person alone. But any number of those Shama Ankushas will not wake him up for the higher, nobler life if his mind is infatuated to Lalana Sanlinata. Lalana Alana Samlina Mune Manavadantinah Prabodham Nadigachanti दृढ़ैरपि शमाम कुशै. कितने भी अंकुश प्रहार करो, he will not wake up. Otherwise, waking up, he will not. First waking up is to this only. Through the vicharana, through the finding faults, we have to get freed from that attachment through that pratipaksha bhavana, dosha drushti. Next, केशकज्जलधारिण्यः दुस्पर्शालोचन प्रियाः दुष्कृत अग्निशिखा नार्यः दहन्ति तृणमत् नरम. So, Kesha, decoration of the hairstyle. Kajjala, the eye text in the eyes. Dharinya, no, appearing, applying them. Kesha alankarana karke, aankhon ka alankaran karke, etc. etc. You have to add. Now, Rama is not here to give all description. So, Kesha, Kajjala, and all other makeup things, Dharinya, having adorned oneself with all these things, and Dusparshaha, the most suicidal only is the Sparsha of whom, Lochana Priyaha, who appear priya to our Lochana and attract through their Lochana. Such Nariyaha, women, are Dushkruta Agnishikaha, most terrible work doing Agnishikas only. The blazing flames of the fire, what do? Dahanti Trunamat Naram. They burn a human being, a man, like a blade of grass only. दुष्कृत अग्निशिखा है, इसलिए millions and millions get burnt in the Kama Agni. All are Agnis, Kama Agni, Krodha Agni, Lobha Agni, Madama, Asarya Agni. There is another positive Agni, Jnana Agni Dagda Karmanam. Bhakti भी अग्नि है, उन अग्नियों से इनको जला देना चाहिए. Now this expression of Rama, a man is burnt like a blade of grass by the Agnishika named Nari, who looks good because of Lochanas, because of our Kesha Alankarana, because of the eye text, etc. all makeup. So they appear present to be so beautiful, only to act later on as an Agnishika to burn the human being or the man like a blade of grass. आप देखे होंगे ना, that blazing fire में आप add a blade of grass, ऐसे seconds में वो जलकर राख होता है. So a man's manliness, a man's purushartha samarthya, especially the dharma moksha purushartha, all of them are burnt when he is caught up in this fire of Lalana. Bhagwan is not mincing or mixing any words, not munching or minching. There's some word, no? वो कोई हेजिटेशन नहीं है उनका कहने में, ruthlessly is putting in front. No, to you and I who are just every day, every shastra, superficially only reading, listening, we will not use them, we are not using them to the best effect. About other shastras, okay, but this one, Shivananda Lahari, you have to mindfully study, consciously study. And if at all in us these negativities are there, ruthlessly we have to reject them, understanding, accepting that Bhagavan is showering his krupa to us by awakening us through these shastras, through these topics, through these knowledges given. हमको खासकर we are who are coming regularly to the class, these are all the Prabodha awakening teachings. This one, the next text in all of that. So, Naryaha dahanti trunavat naram. They burn like the fire burns the blade of grass. Ruthless we have to be in understanding, accepting this, and then do you want to get burnt? Then go. No, you want to be alive? Then don't go. As simple as that. जलाकर राख करके रख देंगे अग्निशिखा के समान. No, here the example is that of a moth, seeing the beauty of the fire, thinking there is something useful, it just goes to fall in it only to get burnt into ashes. The man is a moth getting burnt in the fire of the women, vice versa also. बच के रहना. And all, remember, both we have to be careful. The two women are there. In our Panchadashi, it is explained exhaustively. Mamsamayi Stri, then Manomayi Stri. More danger is the Manomayi Stri than the Mamsamayi. Isn't it? Manomayi Stri means in the mind, the picture and attraction to the women, to the men, and to the women. Mamsamayi is the outer one. Both are danger, will burn the sadhaka in us, will burn the purushartha prayatnashila vyaktitva in us. And then all dharma maryada ullangana, every negative we are forced to do, then only going for the narakadi yoni. This is what keep in mind. Next one, Jwalatam ati durepi sarasa api nirasah sriyo hi narakagni nam indhanam charu dharunam. क्या बात बता रहे राम जी कि ज्वलताम अति दूरे अभी. See, very far off distance is the fire is happening. Which is what is the jalatam? Narakagninam. So the naraka rupi agni rupi naraka, or naraka is very far away from us here, pictorially, very far away. Yet when the indhana is added to the agni anywhere, agni utna dur hai, और बहुत ज्यादा ईंधन लगा मानो उसको, then the agni become prajwalito, its heat even burns the things or beings which are very far off distance also. So narakagni is burning very far away, but to that narakagni, for doing the blazing and then succumbing or consuming us also, the indhana, the samidha is this three. That's what says. So ati durepi jalatamapi sarasa api nirasaha, then striyo hi narakaginam indhanam charu darunam. This is the indhana. मतलब क्या हुआ, अग्नि वहां जल रहा है, आप ईंधन डालते जाओ उसको तो वो अग्नि इधर आएगा और हमको भी जलाएगा ना. So this indhana is this one. Wherever the indhana is there, the fire goes towards it. है कि नहीं? आप देखो कोई पेट्रोल इधर डाल के देखो, जहां आप डाल रहे हो अग्नि उस तरफ आता है. Petrol or karpura. That petrol and karpura type of fuel is the women which invokes far away distance Naraka to our own vicinity and burns us also. Sarasa abhi nirasa. It is nirasa but looks like sarasa. The Sukhabhoga looks like sarasa but leading only to the nirasata. It calls the far distant Narakagni to very close proximity to us because this is the Indhanam. स्त्रियो ही नरकाग्निनाम ईंधनम चारु दारुणम देखने में चारु बट दारुण है, देखने में सरस है बट नीरस है, दूर रहने वाले नरक को भी पास में ले आने के ईंधन है. नरक को अग्नि से कंपेयर कर रहे जहां हम जलकर राख होते. So both the shlokas talks about Agni only. In the above shloka, the woman herself is called as Agni, burning us, women like a blade of grass. Here, the Agni is Narakagni. है ना, it comes close to us. The fuel when added, the fuel is attachment. Then सरस दिखता है लेकिन नीरस है, चारु दिखता है लेकिन दारुण है. You know these words which Rama is using, sarasa api nirasa charu darunam, they also have to be focused to grasp some more meaningful meaning, means useful meaning. सरसा बट नीरसा, रसयुक्त दिखते हैं लेकिन नीरस बना देते हैं. Same way, the second one, charu. Charu means sundar, beautiful, but darunam. Darunam means it kills a human beings. पुरुषार्थ of moksha. और क्या बात करते हो, इससे बड़ा दारुण क्या है? और therefore बच के रहना इस ईंधन से. The pictorially you have to do कि अग्नि वहां हो रहा है, एक कोई यहाँ पेट्रोल और केरोसिन कुछ है और आप उसको पकड़े हो या आपके ऊपर एक केरोसिन गिरा है तो अग्नि धनाधन आके हमको भी लपेट लेगा ना अपने अंदर. दैट्स द पिक्चर वी हैव टू मेक. शी इज द ईंधन because of which the Dura Naraka Agni comes to us and burns us. Very sublime, huh? These meanings we are not discussing at length. Otherwise it will be a big discussion for hours together. मैं तो बहुत कोशिश करके अवॉइड कर रहा हूँ उनको. Here the meaning of Naraka Agni के लिए it's an indhana. The STHREE means what? You need not die to go to Naraka to suffer. Here only the attachment, infatuation, attraction for a woman by the man gives him Naraka every moment. The Kamana Pishachi in the mind gives so much of dukkha, so much of dukkha. और कोई दूर नहीं है, इधर ही नरक है. वही है मैंने बताया ना, पैसे खर्च वो वाला नरक, तबीयत खर्च वो वाला नरक. Then the desires never get fulfilled by fulfilling them. They grow more and more, but the abilities, capacities are not there. That also is narak. Then the humiliations, then the regrets and guilts that substantial things are not done in the life, वो भी नरक है. ये सब यहाँ के नरक. एनीवे वहां जाकर नरक तो मिलेगा ही, अब यहाँ भी सैंपल. That is the meaning of indhanam, to invoke the naraka while being in the body itself. Any example, to make this point simple and move ahead. In a college, the boys, any children, youngsters. The youngster who is not attracted or attached to any girl or woman, he is खुश मिजाज में रहता है. वो हैप्पी है, अपने पढ़ाई कर रहा है, माँ बाप का सेवा कर रहा है, पिकनिक कर रहा है. द अदर स्टूपिड फेलो who got attracted to anyone, देवदास बन गया कि नहीं, अब उसका जिंदगी नरक. He is not this example enough to understand what Rama is trying to convey. दूर वाले नरक को यही ले आता है. ईंधन है, any of the petrol type of fuel. So ज्वलताम अति दूरेपि सरसापि नीरसाः स्त्रियो हि नरकाग्नीनां इंधनम दारुणम चारु दारुणम. Done. Now विकीर्णाकार कबरी तरत्तारक लोचना पूर्णेन्दु बिंबवदना कुसुमोत्कर हासिनी लीला विलोल पुरुष कार्य संहार कारिणी परम विमोहनम बुद्धे कामिनी दीर्घयामिनी. So this Kamini, the women are compared with Dirghayamini, the long pitch dark night. दीर्घयामिनी, लंबा चौड़ा रात के समय के समान. कामिनी, दीर्घयामिनी. Dirgha. What it does, what are the aspects of this Dirghayamini Kamini? One, Vikirna Akara Kavari. So, the Vikirna Akara Kavari, the well spread, the hair, etc., itself is the darkness of the night, of this night. है ना, रात का जो अंधेरा होता है ना, अंधकार, द अंधकार इज कंपेयर्ड विद द केश आदि. तरत तारक लोचना, and the eyes of them are like the tarakaya during the night time. Taraka lochana. Tarat means chamak dhamak. Third one, Brahma, sorry. Purna Indu Bimba Vadana. The whole face looks like Purna Chandrama. Fourth, Kusuma Utkara Hasini. The smile looks like a beautiful flower, well blossomed. Then Leela Vilola Purusha. With various Leela Hava Bhava, they do the Lolata, the attraction of the Purusha. They makes the Purusha become Vilola. Next one, with all this, what this रात्रि नेम्ड कामिनी, यामिनी कामिनी क्या करती है? कार्य संहार कारिणी. She does the samhara of the karya that a purusha has to do to grow in life. Like रात के समय कोई कार्य तो होता नहीं ना. Daytime only we do the work. Night we don't do the work. So night is a karya samhara karini. The women also is yamini, kamini, karya samhara karini. That yamini, the night, is described in this way. पुष्प विकीर्णाकार कबरी तरतारक लोचना पूर्ण इंदुबिंब वदन कुसुम उत्कर हासिनी. Then Leela Vilola Purusha with various Leelas, she does the infatuation of the man. Kusma last one, sorry. Karya Samara Karani destroys the Karya. Param Vimohanam Buddhehe, and it dilutes the Buddhi completely. Like ठीक घना अंधकार में बुद्धि में विमोहन होता है कि जाए लेफ्ट जाए राइट आगे या पीछे. नॉट ओनली दैट, दैट डजंट नो कि व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. दलदल है क्या, वहां कांटे हैं क्या, जहरीला सांप है, ये क्या होगा, वी डोंट नो. सो दैट परम विमोहनम बुद्धे है. दिस टू बी अंडरलाइंड, to be focused more on this sentence, how that extreme deepest delusion in the buddhi is created by this aspect of kamana in the mind. Again this is elaborately be talked. बुद्धि का परम विमोहन का अर्थ ही है. उसके बाद वो बंदा फिर माता पिता का बात नहीं सुनेगा, उनका सेवा नहीं करेगा, अपना नौकरी नहीं करेगा, पढ़ाई नहीं करेगा, तबीयत का ख्याल नहीं रखेगा. एट एवरी लेवल द बुद्धि हैज बिकम deluded now. This is a vyavaharik vimohanam, that he can't do the vyavahar also properly. Param vimohanam, go to higher level, buddhi is never available to be taught about the spiritual goals. ये बंदा जिसका दिमाग फंसा हुआ है उसमें, वो भगवान के तत्व ज्ञान के लिए किधर अवेलेबल होगा? Even he listens to the classes satsanga, he will not have the deeper knowledge and understanding. Because these infatuations are so powerful, they don't allow us to pierce through the deeper understandings. This is the meaning of this one. कि परम विमोहनम बुद्धेहे कामिनी दीर्घयामिनी. Dirghayamini means the long night. Why? Because in number of lives of ours are destroyed by the infatuation to the opposite gender. Because this Dirghayamini, लंबा रात है वो, जन्मों जन्मों तक यही रात है, फंसे रहते हैं लोग. इन गीता 17th chapter में it is talked very elaborately. कामोपभोग परमाः एतावदिति निश्चिताः आशापाश शतैर्बद्धाः कामक्रोधपरायणाः ईहन्ते कामभोगार्थम् अन्यायेन अर्थसञ्चयान्. इदमद्य मया लब्धम् इमं प्राप्स्ये मनोरथम् इदमस्ति इदमपि मे भविष्यति पुनर्धनम् असोमया. All lamba discussion Bhagavan talks about the asuri prakriti, all that is there in the mind when one is infatuated in this way. Okay, Then Lila Vila Purusha Karya Samhara Karani Param Vimohanam Buddhehe Kamini Dirga Yamini. So it's a dark pitch night which dilutes the buddhi, which never allows us to do the karya which we have to do. Karya Samhara Karani Buddhehe Parama Vimohanam. If these two are understood, these two shlokas are understood. Dirga Yamini. And Tarataraka Lochanaha, nice like the stars. The keshas are like the darkness itself. Then the Purna Indu Bimba Vadana, face looks like a moonu. Kusma Utkara Bhashini, the smile is like a bunch of flowers. अब इन सबको देखकर उस स्त्री नामक अंधकार रात्रि में आप निकलते हो पकड़ने के लिए उनके पास, then कार्य समार कारिणी बुद्धे है विमोनम. No, these are all Rama is putting. We are hesitating to discuss them exhaustively. But how many of the kings gave up their karya of protecting the nation from the enemies because they have spent their days in the night called as Yamini? And now, how many kings Buddhi has become Vimohana that they lost kingdom, wealth, everything because of these infatuations? In the history, wherever the big yuddhas have happened, all are because of the Kamini, Dirga Yamini only. Most of the yuddhas have happened. In many yuddhas, the causes are shown something else, but the deep causes are these only. Kamana, Kama. Bhayankara Satya hai ye. That may not be shown outside or told outside. बड़े बड़े घोर विषय इस जगत में होते रहते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस. क्लियर. नेक्स्ट वन सेम थिंग. नेक्स्ट वन कांता इन दिस श्लोका कॉल्ड कंपेयर्ड विद विशलता. उसमें दीर्घयामिनी ऊपर के श्लोक में. बिफोर दैट इंधनम. बिफोर दैट ए फायर टू बर्न. देखो वी आर तो गोइंग फास्ट बट एक एक श्लोक में हाउ भगवान रामा कंपेयरिंग विद वन the destructive things and we are educated to save ourselves. These are the topics not to be studied as we are studying so superficially like a novel or a newspaper or any of the some news listening and छोड़ देना. ऐसे वाले पढ़ने वाले नहीं है मेरे ख्याल में. तो इस तरह करके हम इस शास्त्र का बेइज्जती कर रहे होंगे. हे भगवान राम, हे वशिष्ठ, विश्वामित्र, वाल्मीकि आदि मुनि, याज्ञवल्क्य, भरद्वाज, हमको रक्षा करो, क्षमा करो. And we pray that these knowledges go deep into our hearts and they bring the required transformation for which you are blessing us with this opportunity to study these glorious Shastras. The next comparison is with Vishalata. How Pushpabhirama Madhura Karapallava Shalini Brahmarakshi Vilasadhya Stanastavakadharini Pushpakesara Gaurangi Naramarana Tatpara Dadati Unmatta Vaivashyam Kanta Vishalata Yatha. Kanta Vishalata Yatha. Kanta is like Vishalata, a poisonous creeper. And as that poisonous creeper has things attractive to attract, and when one gets attracted and gets only distracted and destroyed, same is Kanta Lata, Kanta Vishalata. So what are there in the Kanta Vishalata? Pushpa Abhirama Madhura. So Pushpa Abhirama Madhura, they look as beautiful as a flowers. The flowers in that the Kanta Vishalata mein, the flowers. Kara Pallava Shalini, the tender leaves of that lata are the hands. Brahmarakshi Vilasadhya, the Akshi Vilasa is like the Bhavara, mandrate hue. Then Stana Stavaka Dharini, the Pushpa Guchas are the Stana Adi. Then Pushpa Kesara Gaura Angi. In the Pushpa, the Kesaras are there. That is the Gaura Varna of them. So looking beautiful in the whitish color. And then Sharira Saundarya Ityadi with the Akshi like that Brahmara, with the hands, etc., like the Pallava, the tender leaves, Pushpa Virama Madura, very attractive flowers is their expression. But what they do, these like Vishalata, Pushpakeshar Gaurangi, Nara Marana Tatpara. वो विशलता का एक ही तत्परता है, नर को मार देना, नर मारण तत्पर. देखो कितना पावरफुल वर्ड भगवान लिख रहे हैं इधर. A man minus his purushartha of moksha and dharma is killed man only. Naramarana tatpara dadati unmatta vaivashyam. That plant Vishalata, by giving unmattata, makes that person vasha only for doing the marana of him. And like that plant with that flower, be seen with that bees, etc., with that pushpa gucha, appear to be so attractive. This man goes near to that latha and takes that smell of that flower or the tender leaves or any of the fruit there. First वो smell हो या मुंह में रखा हो, धीरे धीरे उसको उन्मत्तता आ जाता है, उसका then he becomes vivasha. Thereafter he is killed only. Slowly as the poison goes inside. You can see in the movies they show कि उस पुष्प का आघ्राण करके या उस विशेष वस्तु को मुंह में रखकर धीरे धीरे वो बेहोश होते होते गिर गया, मर गया. इन दिस वे दिस कांता विषदता उन्मत्तता में ले जाकर, विवशता में ले जाकर नर मारण कारिणी, नर मारण तत्परा, उसका तत्परता है बस मार डालना. If you don't take in this ruthless way, show any of the sympathy or excuse or justification, then we can never come out of it. Isn't it? Like any small little excuses we start giving to be absent for our classes. Once it becomes a habit, then nobody will ask us if you don't come to class. मेरा क्या है, मैं फोर्स तो नहीं कर सकता हूँ. Neither I am a commander to command you, nor anything. If we justify not doing our sadhana, not going to our attending our classes, not doing swadhyaya for any reason, who will be the person who misses? कुछ भी कहो. In the same way, for whatever the reason, if we don't ruthlessly think like this and become soft or sympathetic or justify or say हाँ तो ऐसा तो होता नहीं, थोड़ा भी इमोशनल बन जाओ सत्यानाश. Any example? A terrible poison, लिखा है उस पे, लेके 1 मिनट में मरोगे. बट किसी फ्रेंड ने दिया, बॉटल बहुत अच्छा है देखने में, है ना, 1-2 बूंद ले ही लेते हैं बेचारा, नहीं तो बुरा मानेंगे. Do we do with that poison like that of thinking? Or from a cliff of a mountain, there is a valley or there is a river. इतना बड़ा है, देखने को सुंदर है, थोड़ा क्षण तो मजा आता है हवा में, क्या कहते हैं, उड़ने का पंछ के समान, चलो मैं कूदूंगा. डू वी जंप? क्योंकि when you jump from the high cliff of a mountain, it's a great joy like a bird. For some time of the 10 2 seconds, 10 15, do we go for that joy and jump and get our own destruction? Even with the poison, just because some friend gave it as a gift to, I love him, bottle is looking so beautiful, label is so nicely written, so let me have 3-4 drops. Do we do it poison? More dangerous than poison is this, because poison kills only the body, but these poison of infatuation and karma kills the body, the senses, the mind, the intellect, the purushartha. Isn't it total destruction? Baapre. And the unfortunate thing to human beings than compared to other animals, etc., in this regard is those things they have at least their own some discipline of a season or of a time and a purpose also. You don't see the animals mating and running all the time throughout the year. They have a particular time. After that time, they are just free. Human being, if he doesn't use his dimaka, throughout the day, throughout the life, throughout the year, he will be disturbed only by this. So, is it not more dangerous that way than anything else? यहाँ की बात क्या है ना, भगवान तो कहते हैं नर मारण तत्परा देन उन्मत्त वैशेष्यम दैशम ददाति कांता विशलता यथा. डोंट से राम जी तो ज्यादा एक्सरेजेट कर रहे, तो लेकिन बेचारा उनको शादी ही नहीं हुआ, उनको क्या पता. ऐसा मत सोचना. इट शुड बी द अदर वे. रामा टेलिंग मीन्स इट मस्ट बी 100% करेक्ट. एग्जैक्टली व्हाट इज डूइंग और टेलिंग अस टू डू, लेट अस डू दैट ओनली. ये राम भक्ति है और उससे हमको फायदा होता है. Gurus and Shastras, why do they exaggerate? They tell the facts. Facts, sometimes they exaggerated way they may tell to save us. And that's not exaggeration. That is the way the purpose is fulfilled. है ना, कोई बीमारी ज्यादा है या परेशानी वाला है, डोज ऑफ मेडिसिन ज्यादा देते हो कि नहीं? हाँ, डॉक्टर साहब ज्यादा बुखार है तो 2 ले लो, विल टेल द टैबलेट. Exaggeration. This is the next one. Okay, one more we'll see today. सत्कार्योच्छ्वासमात्रेण भुजङ्गदलनोत्कया कान्तयोध्रियते जन्तुः करभ्येवोरगोविलात्. बाप रे, व्हाट एन एग्जाम्पल इट इज. कि सत्कार्य उच्छ्वास मात्रेण भुजंग दलन उत्कया कांतया उद्रियते जंतु करभ्येवोरगोविलात्. तो करभ्य इज दी बेर, है ना, बियर दी क्या कहते हैं उसको, भालू वाला जानवर. दैट इट गोज नियर टू द सांप का बिल, द स्नेक होल, वट एवर कॉल, एंड देन इट हैज सच ए पावरफुल नॉस्ट्रिल्स that by inhaling only the snakes which are deeply hidden inside, that bear is able to pull that snake out and eat and kill and eat it. करभ्य का ये शक्ति होता है, सूंघ कर ही वो बाहर ले आता है. You understood? And destroys. In the same way, the women also, by their looks, by their smiles, by their hava bhava, they attract the man and destroy like the bhalu does. What an example. That is Satkarya Uchvasa Matrena. The Uchvasa done by that bear. What is the Uchvasa done by the women? Satkarya. The Satkarya is प्रेम दिखाना, सेवा दिखाना, प्यार से बोलना, मुस्कुराना. These are all variety of Satkarya as they do. That is the Uchvasa they do. And we are the serpent in the whole of our own duty, whatever we want to do. And when they do that Satkarya Uchvasa, then Udhriyate Jantuhu Uthriyate. From the deep bila we are pulled out. And then we are killed only. Karabhya iva uragaha bilat kantaya udhriyate bhujanga dalana utkaya. भुजंग को मतलब सांप को मारने के लिए उच्छ्वास के द्वारा बिल में फंसा हुआ सांप को कैसा भालू बाहर निकालता है, उसी तरह ये मनुष्य जो कौन से बिल में है, द ह्यूमन बीइंग नेम्ड serpent, which this women named Bhalu, with her Uchvasa of Satkarya, pulls out and kills. We are in the bila of our own Dharma Maryada, in our Laksha Sadhana, our own Sadguna Sampada. Safely we are. A snake is safe in its own bila. A human being is safe in his own Dharma, in his own spiritual goal, in his own other Maryadas. But he is pulled and destroyed by this bear through this Uchvasa of this Satkarya Ityadi. नारायण. सो हाउ मेनी एग्जाम्पल्स भगवान ढूंढ रहे हैं. कोई भालू को देखा उन्होंने यात्रा के टाइम, इट इज इनहेलिंग एंड पुलिंग द स्नेक एंड किलिंग. ही इज यूजिंग दिस एग्जाम्पल. हाउ द बिलगता मनुष्य मैन इन ए सेफ एंड सिक्योर्ड जोन इज पुल्ड आउट. No, see, these are all such topics, cannot be example way to elaborate it. Everybody should understand by themselves. The meaning of Satkarya Uchvasa means what? उनका आवाज सुनते ही माइंड गेट्स डिस्ट्रैक्शन. आवाज सुनते ही कंगन का आवाज आ गया हाथ का, दैट इज इनफ. या पायल का आवाज आ गया, देन गेट्स डिस्ट्रैक्टेड. वन लुक, वन स्माइल, these are the meaning of Uchvasa done by that bear. And this samp from his duty gone out. From his sadhana and duty gone out only for his distraction. देखो, who comes to destroy us in what way is not important. Are we saving ourselves from our destruction with our discretion, wisdom, etc.? Oh, important. And here the destruction is of the spirituality or our own being a human. उसको हमें बचाना है. क्लियर? सो वी हैव डन गुड 10-11 श्लोकास टुडे. 17 हो चुके हैं आउट ऑफ 36. 16, 20, 19 आधे 2 दिन में हो जाए. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. तत्सत्. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्नि तमेव भान्ति मनो तस्य भासात्. ओम नारायण. ओम दाशरथा विद्महे नमो ब्रह्मादि मंगलम आम ब्रह्मलोकादेरिमे. ओम श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री विश्वामित्र वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो समस्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता गण की जय. समस्त श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरा शक्ति माता. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. धन्यवाद संतों. See how lucky we are. Variety of shastras required for various adjustments and inspirations and sadhanas. We are getting a chance to listen. बाबा ये गिड़गिड़ाओ तड़पो भीख मांगो भी नहीं मिलते हैं जब नहीं मिलना होता है. When you don't deserve to get this, you pay money, you spend everything, you struggle also, you won't get. That's where the wisdom and common sense is. When they are available, we have to make full use of them. याद रखना. 4 तरह के लोग होते हैं. फंसे ही रहते हैं. मौका मिलने पर भी यूज नहीं करते हैं. मौका मिलने पर यूज करते हैं. मौका निर्माण करके यूज करते हैं. फायदा. मौका मीन्स opportunity. Even though plenty of opportunities are there, not even look at these opportunities, get destroyed themselves in the samsara. First category. Second are the ones make use of the opportunities. Third one is create the opportunities. First ones are totally get lost. They don't even look at the opportunity. Some look but don't use. Third, use when they are available. Fourth, create opportunities. The opportunity creating people are those who keep away all works, go to the Guru, study Shastra. That's the meaning of Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam. And the ones who use the opportunity when they are available, they are also wise. Looking at the opportunities, yet not using, gone. And those who never even know that they are opportunities, they are only totally lost. From the first we have come to second now. Second to the third we have to be and never go back to the second one. What is the second thing? Opportunity dikh raha hai but not using. What is the third one? Every opportunity is encashed. These are all our opportunities. Use them. After this only we become wise enough to create opportunities in life. Yes, God bless all of us. Om Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Right, come in 5 minutes for Shivananda Lahari study.